This is not about the social media ban, as you say. It's not about removing mobile phones from children altogether. Some still need their phone as a bus pass to get to and from school in the morning, all those sorts of things. But this is about the discipline during the day, the distraction that mobile phones can have if the policy is just to keep them in the bag and off the desk. And there is a link because those children who are going to be the most disruptive in school, those children who struggle with school discipline, are very often those who will go on to be causing antisocial behaviour outside of schools. And actually, if we can improve educational attainment for everybody, if we can improve the discipline within our schools, that supports teachers, it supports education, but it also helps the police to deal with those issues of antisocial behaviour, low-level crime. And of course, there's also a risk of exploitation for the children themselves who can
Yeah.
become victims.
So when we talk about, we said resources, and this is generally physical things to try and stop them having the phone in their hands or being able to sneak it out of the bag, as you say. So stuff that is generally quite expensive, lockers, you can get those special pouches that block the phone signal as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a whole range of ways in which it can be done. What's come into force today is a legal requirement on schools to have a policy. But the problem is, when I surveyed our schools in Thames Valley, we found that 60% of schools, they have a policy. They say they're phone free, but actually it's really based on just keep it in your bag, turn it off. And we know the reality is that leads to conflict between teachers and pupils. You get pupils trying to take pictures of each other in classes, often trying to film teachers when they're trying to exert some discipline, and all of the disruption that can cause. So a physical way of doing that, whether it is, as you say, a lockbox where all the phones get locked up at the start of the school day, or pouches, there are a whole variety of ways in which schools can do it. I'm not being prescriptive. We're just providing the funding to those schools and saying it's up to head teachers to decide what solution works best for you. But we want to help you deliver that so that we can make the phone-free policy a reality.